Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it, honey. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scott by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. Okay, and we're here to talk about a couple of things today. It's time for lunchtime gossip. But before we get into any type of lunchtime gossip, let's talk about what's coming up soon. Okay, now first things first, Boys Night Out will be on hiatus for the next 2.5 weeks. Okay, because as you guys already know, this is my birthday week. This is my birthday week. This is my birthday week. My birthday week. My birthday week. My birthday is actually Saturday. Yes, my birthday is Saturday. I will be celebrating my birthday this week, and I will be continuing the celebration next week as well because I'm on vacation. And I will be going to Atlanta the weekend after this one that's coming up, and that would be the norm. That would normally be the weekend where the next episode of Boys Night Out will be on. But because the Boys Night Out crew will be together, we won't be doing a Boys Night Out live show. However, there will be a vlog for the Boys Night Out getaway that Josiah will probably be filming and producing, and he'll probably put it on his page. And then that'll probably be the first episode y'all see until we get back. Okay. So yeah, so there won't be no boys' night out for the next 2.5 weeks, but there will be a boys' night out vlog. Following us as we all hang out, some of us being together for the first time and all of that other stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. So also next up is a collaboration between myself and popular TikToker Playboy Marty, who probably goes by the name of Maud the Dawn as well. We will be doing a collaboration together on my YouTube channel. Yes, indeed. He reached out to me recently and he wanted to collab. And of course, I jumped on the opportunity because that is the homie from the city. Yes, we're from the same city, know each other pretty well. So that's my boy. So yes, me and Marty will be coming together to do a collaboration. So be on the lookout for that. Also, next up is the prelude featuring Color Me Pink, which will happen February the 9th. It was February the 10th, but we decided to bring it in a day early. So it will be February the 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, where Jamar and I will be sitting down with Color Me Pink, aka Keisha Irvin. We'll be talking about her new movie, Paper Heart. We'll be talking about her rise as an author and her, YouTube journey and everything else. Okay. So that is what's going on. But not only is that going on, let's give you guys a little something from your favorite reality TV panel. Let's get into that too. All right, you guys, that was the promo for season 3 of the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And yes, we will be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Basketball Wives. The only reason why the panel has not returned yet because we don't know when neither one of those shows are coming out. So once we figure that out, then we'll be getting right back to work, and Brandy Chanel will be our new main panelist. Okay, yes, indeed. Reggie will also still be returning as a guest panelist. But don't you worry about Reggie, because me and Reggie have our own segment coming out that is called The Influence. It will be a musical channel, and it was supposed to be starting in February, which is this month, but it's probably going to start in the springtime. Going to give it some time. So yeah, so that's pretty much all that we got coming up right about now. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into the mess, and we're gonna start this thing off with ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. So from what we are hearing, ASAP is Rihanna's favorite person. That's one thing. And the next thing is Rihanna and her rapper boyfriend ASAP Rocky are planning to marry in Barbados after the birth of their child. Okay. I got an article here from the dailymail.com, and we're going to get right on into this article, and we're about to discuss it, okay? So let's get into it, all right? So Rihanna is reportedly set to marry her boyfriend ASAP Rocky in Barbados after the birth of their baby. The singer and her rapper partner, both 33 years old, announced that they were expecting this week as she showed off her blossoming baby bump and a heartwarming New York photo shoot. And the couple are said to be planning to say I do in Rihanna's home country, with the pop star lining up Prime Minister Mia Motley, age 56, as the newborn's godmother. Okay. A source told the Sunday Mirror Rihanna is totally smitten with ASAP. They have a very close bond, and Rihanna has always been quite traditional. They will be married for sure. She has told pals that she wants to be with him forever, and he has said the same. There are no plans yet as to when the nuptials will be, but it won't be before the baby is born. She has always wanted to get married, and ASAP is her forever person. The insider added that the wedding would be in Barbados because of family being there, and it holds a special place in their hearts. Mail Online has contacted representatives for ASAP and Rihanna for comment. The couple shared their baby news with a striking photo shoot as the singer bared her blossoming baby bump and in an open pink coat during a walkthrough up through the streets of New York this week. After the news broke out, an insider gushed to people that Rihanna couldn't be happier and is just so excited to be a mom. The source said having a baby is something that she was never focused on, but being with Rocky, she opened up to the idea. The insider continues, she's loving all the changes to her body during pregnancy and has celebrated pregnant women in her runway shows for Fenty. According to the source, everything Rihanna does, she does it her own way and on her own timetable, and having a baby is no different. Rihanna and Rocky are just like any other pair of parents to be. Yes, they happen to be famous, but they're just the cutest and giddiest young couple that's expecting kids. Rocky is over the top romantic and sends her rooms of flowers all the time. She's never felt this way before, and this relationship has changed her. The S&M singer apparently introduced Rocky to her father and to other family members during a trip to Barbados at the end of 2020. Pregnancy rumors went into overdrive in late November when Rihanna briefly placed her hands on her belly during a ceremony where she was named national hero by Barbados, which had become a republic. During her interview with GQ last year, Rocky called Rihanna the one and spilled that she amounts to probably like a million of the other ones. Rocky, whose father was also an immigrant to America from Barbados, called Rihanna the love of my life in the interview. ASAP also spoke the feeling of homecoming he experienced during his trip to Barbados with his girlfriend. It was crazy. I always imagined what it would be like for my dad, before he came to America. The rapper shared. And I got to visit those places, and believe it or not, there was something nostalgic about it. It was foreign but familiar. All right, I think that's the end of the article. So, all I gotta say is this right here. I've never been a fan of Rihanna. I've been a slight fan of ASAP Rocky's music because I love fucking Problems. That was one of my favorite rap songs back in 2013. I used to love that song, okay? However, I am happy for ASAP and Rihanna. Like, I am happy for them. They're probably one of my favorite celebrity couples out right now. I think that they are truly in love with each other. They really see it for each other, and they are genuinely happy to be with one another. That's how I feel about this situation. That's just what I believe. I think that they are really happy together, and I want to see them be able to make it. Real shit, I do want to see them be able to make it. I want to see them be able to walk down that aisle. I want to see them have this baby. I want to see them be happy. I want to see them last long. Because it's been a long time since we've seen Rihanna out in public, especially musically. So you can tell that she's very happy in the place that she's at. I know a lot of people be so frustrated with her because she hasn't come out with no music, but the girl is happy right now. Let's just be honest. She's 33 years old. She's been putting out album after album every single year. Let her focus on her business part first, and let her focus on being a parent and being a wife. Let her do that. You know, women get tired of doing all that work and like, Like Rihanna, I mean, like Beyonce, for example. She's been working her ass off ever since 97 when she came out with this child. She ain't never stopped working ever since. The woman is a mother of three now, and she's a wife, and she's in her 40s. She don't have to release no music at all if she don't want to. And that's just real talk. She ain't never got to release no music if she don't want to at this point in her life. So she has the right to sit back and kick her legs up and enjoy being a mama. Let these people be human. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel about the situation. So, child, just shout out to Rihanna and ASAP. First of all, they're around my age and they are happy and in love, and it's very much sort of inspiration. I ain't calling them no couple goals or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see that Rihanna's with somebody that makes her happy, and that's really all that matters at this point. So we're about to go into Wendy Williams. Now, Wendy Williams has been going through a lot of stuff. We can't lie. She been going through a lot of shit. Okay. Now, first of all, she ain't been doing her show. They've been having replacements after replacement after replacements to sit in her spot until she comes back. Then people are saying that she's so sick that we really don't know if she ever come back to the show or not. And now her assets are frozen. And they're saying that she may have dementia or undue influence. So we're going to get into this article that we got from the U.S. Sun. We're going to, talk about it, dissect it, do what we got to do, and then move on to the next, okay? So this is what the article states, okay? Wendy Williams is demanding that Wells Fargo unfreeze her accounts as the bank suspects financial exploitation, dementia, and undue influence. Now, Wendy, age 57, who has been absent from her talk show since the end of last season in July of 2021, is asking the court for an emergency order requiring Wells Fargo unfreeze her accounts with them. Okay, in the filing, Wendy's asserts that Wells Fargo is in possession of several $1 million worth of funds belonging to the ailing host, and she has been denied access to her funds for more than 2 weeks. Her attorney alleged that Wendy's former financial advisor advised the bank that Wendy was of unsound mind, and that Wells Fargo has denied her access to her bank statements and accounts. Wells Fargo has justified its decision to keep Wendy's accounts frozen by referencing its authority under various client agreements to pause or reject instructions for a proposed transaction pending judicial or administrative exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. The petition claim. The host legal team claims that the bank has overreached in its authority in part because Wendy has not proposed any transaction which should give the bank the discretion to pause or reject access to the accounts. Her attorney is seeking court orders by allowing her access to her financial accounts, assets, and statements, while her dispute with Wells Fargo is resolved in aberration. The petition alleged that Wells Fargo is in breach of their duty, that the host is suffering imminent and irreparable financial damage. The host team is demanding that the bank give access to Wendy and her agents, members, officers, and employees, representatives, and anyone else acting on the respondent's behalf within 48 hours. As the Sun previously reported, the daytime presenter has been battling a health crisis for some time now. Sources said that the once witty, sharp host of the Wendy Williams show isn't the same as she used to be, as she battles multiple medical problems. A source close to the show told the Sun, the spark is gone, that Wendy, who for 10 years had that spark in her eyes, that cheeky grin, and that little wink, is not the same now. The insider added some days Where was I at? The insider added some days are better than others for the once feisty daytime diva. She's not always functioning like she used to. She has days where she needs help eating, getting out of bed, and getting dressed. Sometimes she goes out in a row without shoes on. The old Wendy would have never allowed herself to be seen out like that. And even more heartbreaking, the source added that she doesn't always recognize people that she's known for years. There are people who Wendy knows who have worked closely with her And there are days where she has no idea of who they are. The second source close to Wendy's family told The Sun that the fans shouldn't expect a video address from the host, at least for now. She really can't do a video. She's been having a hard time holding conversation. The insider alleged that while things appear to have gotten worse in recent months, she was struggling with her recollection while she was on the show too. She was forgetting things on the show, a lot of information on stories, celebrities' names. That's why she would lean on the producers to help feed her information. The 57-year-old host has been absent from her program since the start of the season in September and left fans guessing what's wrong with her and why she hasn't addressed them, and if she'll ever return to the show. All right, then. So that's pretty much the basis of this situation. And I just want to know what's really going on, Wendy. What's really going on? It does sound like dementia. It really does sound like that because the fact that you're forgetting people that you've known for years and shit, that's a lot right there. That's a whole lot, honey. So I hate that she's going through that. I ain't gonna lie, I really do hate that she's going through that. Regardless of the stuff that she said and done about people and things of that nature, I hate that she's going through that. And it's just a lot. The fact that you can't even touch your funds, you that sick that you can't even touch your money. That's a whole lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me how all this stuff is going down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, Wendy, you better get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Just like nonchalant on 5 o'clock in the morning. You better get yourself together. Why you wasting all that time riding on with your mind? Okay, like you better get yourself together, Wendy. I hope you can come up out of this, and I hope you get better. But from the looks of it, it don't look like you're gonna get no better. And I just think that at this point, enjoy your millions that you've already made. If you're too sick that you can't do this show anymore, then you just gonna have to let bygones be bygones and let the show be what it is, okay? And put it in somebody else's hands. Because at this point, it don't look like you will ever be able to do that show again. And that's all I gotta say about it. So I like to say is get well, Wendy, get well. Now, as you guys already know, for the next story, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have been in the media for quite some time now with this divorce stuff, and it seems like Kanye is not letting up on Kim Kardashian. Now, Kanye West claims that Kim accused him of putting out a hit on her while they were going through their divorce. I got an article here from Us Weekly about these two, and we're about to get right on into this thing right now, honey. So this is what the article says. So the original story says that the drama continues. Now, hours after Kanye West has shared a series of scathing messages about his estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, and their custody agreements, he has more to say on the matter, okay? Now, yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit out on her. The Yeezy designer, age 44, claimed via a Sunday, February the 6th Instagram post alongside an iPhone screenshot in which he sent an unnamed recipient a message that read, "Send me Kim's number." The off-the-grid rapper, who tagged the 41-year-old mogul in his post, further detailed the accusations that the estranged wife allegedly made against him. "So let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's party and I'm accused of being on drugs," West wrote, referring to his previous claims that he was barred from attending Chicago's birthday party last month until Travis Scott allegedly sent him the address for the celebration. "Then I go play with my son and I take my Akira graphic novels and I'm accused of stealing. Now I'm being accused of putting a hit out on her." He continued, "These ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like this with black men's lives, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up." West concluded, "I'm not playing about my black children anymore." One day earlier, the Grammy winner made headlines after accusing the KKW beauty entrepreneur of barring him from bringing their 4 children, North 8, Saint 6, Chicago 4, and Slum 2, to his hometown of Chicago. Kim is stopping that. "How was this joint custody?" West wrote via Instagram Saturday, February the 5th. Kardashian, who filed for divorce from the rapper in February 2021 after 6 years of marriage, has yet to address the allegations. The former couple previously went back and forth earlier this week after West blamed Keeping Up with the Kardashians alum for allowing North to launch her own TikTok against my will. Kardashian, for her part, denied his claims via Instagram story February the 4th. Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North will create, the reality TV star wrote at the time. As the parent who is the main provider and caregiver of our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain. Us Weekly reached out to Kardashian's representative for comment. But then there was an update on the story at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time where Kanye West has deleted all posts where he shared via Instagram after February the 1st. Okay, so that was pretty much it with Kim and Kanye. Child, this stuff just gets harder and harder as the days go by with them. First of all, I was so far removed from, celebrity gossip until 2020 that I did not know that Kanye West and Kim had four damn kids. I always thought it was just North. I did not know they had three more kids. So that's me being fucked up. That's me. But goddamn, I just think that they both should handle this differently. I do think that Kanye is doing the most by putting this stuff on social media, but I also think that Kim is doing the most as well for keeping him away from the kids and keeping him from doing certain things with the kids. At least that's what his allegations are against Kim. Now, I want to know that Kim really accused him of trying to put a hit out on her. And I want to know, did Kanye really try to put a hit out on her? Those are the questions that need some damn answers to it, okay? Those are the questions that need some answers to it. All I know is that Kim and Kanye are both looking crazy in this situation. Kanye ain't the only one that's looking crazy. Kanye do need to stay the fuck off social media. If you ain't got nothing to post that's regarding your music, your clothing line, or anything like that, you need to stop posting. But Kim need to stop playing the victim too, because if you really are keeping that man from his kids, then social media is the only outlet that he got to really put it out there that he's being kept from his damn kids. You don't need to keep nobody from the cheering child. You just don't. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's right. I just don't. It's not cool. So y'all need to figure that out. Stop acting like kids and act more like adults in this situation because both of y'all are looking crazy. Real talk. But shout out though to Armand Wiggins, who took a picture with Kanye West and also went to brunch with Kanye West. Y'all know that I do support Armand Wiggins. He's one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube. So shout out to Armand Wiggins for just following your dreams and having your dreams come true to be around certain people. We all have dreams and aspirations, and you're living yours. And hopefully one day I can step in your shoes and do that. Because I like him. I like Tasha K. I like Nick at Night. I like them. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch all of them, been subscribed to them for many, many years at this point. So I like them. I support them in all that they do. You know what I mean? Whether I agree with them or not. Because as you guys can see, I don't agree with Tasha K on everything. I don't agree with Armand on everything. And I damn sure don't agree with Nika at Night on everything. And she's my damn Aquarius sister. I definitely don't agree with her on everything. But it is what it is. I still love her the same. You know what I'm saying? So, however, yeah, shout out to Armand for making that happen and doing the damn thing with that situation. I when I saw that on Instagram, I had to comment and like it. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was cute. Okay, so next up is Columbus Short. Now he is arrested for domestic violence once again, and I know for a fact that he has had domestic disputes before with his wife. So we're about to get on into this article that I got from popculture.com. We're about to get into that right now. He's so damn fine, but just abusive, child. I really hate that for him. However, former Scandal star Columbus Short was arrested for domestic violence in California on February the 2nd after an argument with his wife, Adia, okay, turned violent. Short, age 39, was previously arrested for domestic violence in 2018 and spent a month in prison. He was also arrested after a 2014 bar fight. Now, Short's latest legal trouble started when police were called to a home in San Fernando Valley at around 10:30 p.m. on February the 2nd. Law enforcement sources told TMZ when police arrived, Short told officers that his wife punched him, but he had no visible marks. Police said that they spoke with his wife and noticed that she had suffered a minor injury which did not require medical attention. I'm sorry. Short was arrested for felony domestic violence because of the injury. He was in custody for about 12 hours before he posted a $50,000 bond. The actor has not been charged yet. He has not commented on the situation, but he did post a quote from 1 Corinthians on Sunday saying that everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. The quote reads, they do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. And his caption Short included the hashtag levitating 2022. Short has had run-ins with the law before. In March 2014, he got into a fight at a Los Angeles bar, knocking a man unconscious. He was sentenced to 3 years probation, 60 days community service, and to take 26 anger management classes. TMZ reported at the time he also had to pay the victim for restitution. Short was still on probation when he was arrested in 2018. And in that case, he allegedly hit his wife during an argument. He pleaded no contest and spent 34 days behind bars. The actor, who was well known for playing Harrison Wright on Scandal from 2012 to 2014, in April 2014, Short said he was leaving the show because of the alleged domestic violence following his second wife, Tennille McCall. Short also told Access Hollywood Live that in December 2014 that his cocaine abuse played a role, and showrunner Shonda Rhimes was aware of his struggles with drugs. I'll be candid, I was struggling with drugs, Short told Access in 2014. I had a lot on my plate, and I was using unhealthy ways to self-medicate and deal with a lot of heavy stuff in my life. I was doing cocaine and drinking a lot, trying to balance a 16-hour work schedule a day and a family, and I just lost myself back then. Since leaving Scandal, Short has appeared in a handful of movies, including The Girl in Trouble, American Violence, Armed, Atone, and True to the Game 2, Gina's Story. Before Scandal, Short starred in ER, That's So Raven, Studio 6, On the Sunset Trip, Accepted, and Stomp the Yard. Okay, so I think that's all for the article at hand on Columbus Short. Okay, now here's what I gotta say. Y'all know that I am very sensitive about DV. You know that I am. I grew up in the house dealing with DV for most of my life. My stepfather was in my life from age 4 all the way up to age 26, and he was terribly abusive during that most of that time period. Okay, now with that being said, Columbus, as fine as you are one of my favorites in Hollywood, but I'm gonna need you to learn how to keep your damn hands to yourself. And if you're not gonna be able to do that, you don't need to be with nobody. Don't nobody want nobody putting their hands on them. That's just one thing you can't do. It's never okay to put your hands on anybody. Now I know that you blame your drug habit during your last marriage when you were putting your hands on your last wife. Now, what is the issue now? Does drugs have something to do with it now? Because if it do, you need to say something. But if it don't have nothing to do with it, you don't need to try to use that as no excuse either. Don't try to use that as no damn excuse. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's never okay to put your hands on a woman. It's never okay to feel like you can put your hands on a woman. It's never okay. So let's not do that, Columbus, okay? Let's not do that. Now, let's see how this is going to fare for you in the coming months, because you already went to jail once for this type of thing, and now you got another wife that you're putting your hands on. You need to stop it. And that's just that on that, for real, for real. Like, I'll never be able to support someone that put their hands on women. Like, I don't agree with domestic violence. Like I said, my mother was a victim of is a survivor of domestic violence, so to speak. And she hasn't been with her ex-husband in about 7 years. Great, 7 years. So no, I would never be here for that. Now, with that being said, you guys, that is it for Yes for the Mess. That's it. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new, please click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter handle and my IG will be down below. Now, I do follow people back on Instagram. So if you want me to follow you back on Instagram, All you gotta do, honey, is hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag Mrs. Team Scotty, and your boy will follow you back, baby, because I do follow people back. With that being said, you guys, be on the lookout for my review on Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to review My Killer Body, but I think I will be reviewing Real Housewives of New Jersey. I think I will be. So with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here until my next video. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace out.